Pittsburgh will get to it. Clear. Forward for Vinny Hinostroza. Hinostroza gets to the slot. He shot right through. Ronta makes the save and closes the wickets on that. Pretty short morning skate portion of the talk to the coach after the Penguins skate. Now Stahl, the former Penguins choice, gets that out in front. Martinook puts one and it hits off the post.
No pun intended. I let that go in one ear and out the other.
Absolutely, partner. As Carolina trying to change the score right now. Out in front to Aho. Second chance. Jarry just robs them. Carolina keeping the pressure on. Shea's shot. That goes off the crossbar and deflects out of play.
To the good here in the first period. Heck of a look from Jarvis to Aho. Aho isn't able to take advantage of the open portion of the net because of the last-minute back check. Well, that could have been a penalty. That's underneath, but it's on the hands. But Jarry makes two excellent saves.
He's trying to motor through the middle of the ice. Carolina stops his progress. Puck will find Noel Jarry.
Crosby against Carolina's fourth line and third defensive pairing.
Now a shot to the side of the net. They'll score. And right on cue, Sidney Crosby. Side of the net, backhands one in.
This game is so much about matchups. This is the first time that Crosby has been out against a different defensive pairing than Shea and Pesce. You know they're licking their chops. You get a tip at the hash marks. Gensel gets it through. You get the tip from Acciari. It's a bounce. Okay, the tip from Acciari ends up just about going 5-0 on Crosby.
Now looking for Aho. That pass is interrupted. A minute left here in the period. Now a loose puck, and it's going to be Rust coming in on Ronta. Goes for it back in. He hits the post. Rust had Ronta beaten. He hit the post. Opportunity for Riley Smith, but he fans on that chance, and the Canes play this up the boards. Teravainen looking to drop it back. Shea with it. His shot and a big save made by Jarry. And Pittsburgh wants to turn it the other way. Riley Smith. Smith, he'll drop it back. And a chance here for the Penguins to work a little magic going across. It's Smith. Worked around. No opportunity there. Zahorna got to it. Now it's intercepted. Good play by Pesce. Zahorna will get to it now out in front and Ronta. Oh, mercy, Auntie. Robbing Riley Smith. Battling against Sidney Crosby from his days in Washington. Orlov's played 42 times in Auntie Ronta. Sebastian Aho, they wanted to say offside, but he tagged himself up. And the other thing is Aho comes up with an intercept. Drop this one back. Jarvis, Teravainen, Aho, they score! Tick, tack, tied, Carolina! Sebastian Aho buries it, his fifth of the year.
Love the way they stacked up Aho and company in the neutral zone. And while Teravainen has found the back of the net, his playmaking has been dormant. Well, it wasn't here. Jarvis drops it to him in a brilliant pass. And the guy that's stacked up in the neutral zone gets himself to a soft area. Nose table will find him and ties the hockey game. Not to the degree that Shea did on the open net.
Now Natchez and the Canes coming in. Natchez trying to go across to Aho! And a huge save getting it across by Jarry. Pittsburgh will get to that. Good forechecking pressure from Jarvis. Forcing the turnover from Letang out in front. Jarvis, his shot, and somehow Jarry got a piece on that. That was going to the back of the net.
Welcome to the 2023-24 season, the playmaker that is Teuvo Teravainen. Wow, what a save by Jarry. He recognizes the pass is coming. And
the Canes put the defensive pairing back out there. Late here on this power play with Slavin. Puck off the back of the net for Svechnikov. He'll send this back up top. Slavin, Burns shot, he scores! On the power play! Feel the burn! 2-1 Carolina.
Is Ronta's shorthanded breakaway save now. Burns looped himself from the goal line, eventually gets himself in a one-time position, and just fires it. Acciari, I think, prevents Jarry from getting a good look at it. Nason's stick was also on the way in.
Now Kotkaniemi. Here's Natchez calling for it. Natchez trying to play a little one-on-one. Across for Svechnikov. He scores! That's the magic! and Carolina goes up 3-1.
Sure looked to be onside for me. It's going to be close. I'm sure that's what Pittsburgh is looking at. Cross-ice pass on the tape with pace from Kokoniemi to Natchez, and Natchez puts it in a spot where Svechnikov looks anything but like a guy that hasn't scored this year. Beating Jari high to the blocker. Waiting to see if Pittsburgh is going to challenge this. It was right in front of their bench as to whether or not Natchez was onside.
TJ Luxmore.
After coach's challenge, the play was determined to be offside at 11:33. We have no goal.
And out the Kane zone it goes, but just momentarily. Now a chance splitting the defense is Carlson, and Ronta makes the save. Rebound still available. Still have to play through. Penalty coming up to the Hurricanes on that try. Now this is loaded up out in front. They'll score! Bouncing puck will be settled down and hammered home.
Penalty shot coming. We won't know what that was going to be. Boy, I have one question. Now, Crosby gets his second bounce by being in proximity to the net. Very similar spot to taking advantage of an Achari tip that was off the target and scoring in the first period. Would you ever see a potential challenge here from Rod Brindamore that Crosby high-stick that puck on the goal line? That is something that you can challenge. When he was initially on the goal line, and it's not about the crossbar.
Being looked in as we get a good look at Teravainen, and Teravainen with a steal out in front for Jarvis. He chips it just wide. He couldn't get an opportunity to get the full stick on it. Now Aho keeps it in. Back to the point. Worked across. It's Slavin. Slavin out in front. They score! Seth Jarvis deflects it home, and Carolina gets the lead back. It's 3-2.
The guy that just became the all-time leader in assists in Hartford, Carolina history just added another dazzling distribution of the puck moment to his career in game number 601. Jarvis won a battle with physicality to keep the forecheck alive on the wall and then got to the front of the net. Aho is in the front of the net.
Ricard Raquel with speed. He'll lay this off for Malkin. Malkin throws a backhand up front. Oh, Ronta again gets across and robs Riley Smith.
Even Leo Messi would probably enjoy this save. Moving one way, flashing out that toe the other way.
Letang, he'll throw it all the way up as Crosby tried to fly the zone. The puck will be played around by Ronta, and now it finds Teravainen to Aho. Empty net, taking target, bingo! Seth Jarvis's second of the game ices this one, and the Hurricanes have a 4-2 lead.
So often talk about Carolina playing quick offensively. They have really played quick defensively as this hockey game has worn along.
Puts one on Jari, and this game is over. Carolina battles some adversity, and they find a way to get a 4-2 win over Metro Division foe Pittsburgh here tonight.